Welcome, friends, to another Cheski Plays Kentucky Route Zero. We've just finished up Act 1, and we're going to start Act 2. We went back to the Marquez farm, and Shannon fixed the TV, and the barn disappeared, and Kentucky Route Zero appeared. And then we saw the truck go through, and it faded to black. So here we go into Act 2. Attention, Lula Chamberlain, regarding your application. Thank you for your application to the Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture's annual fellowship. We received a record number of applications this year, over 100 in total, and regrettably, we can award only one fellowship position per year. As you know, our review process includes a multi-phase blind committee analysis of portfolio submissions, as well as a careful review by a panel of subject matter experts on each applicant's notability and relevance in the field. We must be extremely selective in our process so as to maintain the level of standards we have established over our 35 years in operation. Our panel did not select your application. We encourage you to consider reapplying next year. Many young artists and architects reapply for a few successive years before being accepted. Sincerely, Dr. Carl Stone Norden, Architect, Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture. Below the printed text is a hastily handwritten note. Sorry for the condescending form letter. Love your work. Unfortunately, I just do the mail here. Get your OBT SVT, something servant, Robert. Lula folds the letter up and puts it in her handbag. Lula opens a folding of writing paper on her desk. To herself, quietly, attention Dr. Stone Norden, regarding your own imagination. Thank you for your most informative letter. I was ecstatic to hear of your record-breaking success in receiving over 100 applications. What a triumph. As you know, my application process includes several minutes of photocopying, undertaken on my lunch break. Regrettably, I must be extremely selective in my fellowship applications, so as to leave enough time in which to eat my lunch, and in the successive years I will no longer be contributing to your illustrious submission count. Yours, etc., Lula Chamberlain, Artist, Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Busy? How are you, Rick? I shouldn't complain, so... did you get my note? About the proposals? I'm still working on them. Okay, gotcha. Well, hey, I'm not here to rush you. So, how did your application go? I was in the mailroom and saw you got a letter back. Sorry, I don't mean to pry, I just saw. It's fine, Rick. I'm not going anywhere. How's your goldfish? Okay, so here's Conway and Shannon. Let's go ahead and talk to Blue real quick. This leg is getting kind of stiff now, Blue. I don't know if that's a good sign. I'm no doctor, not by a long shot. Talk to Shannon. Didn't we just pass this place? I don't think the Zero operates like the roads we're used to. I don't understand it either. So, what is this place? Looks like an office building. Yeah, an office building in a cathedral. This is weird, but do you think we're inside or outside right now? Outside. Yeah, outside any man-made structure, I guess. Just feels like it's still inside, since we can't see the sky. Well, maybe someone around here has a better sense of direction. The barrier. End of the line? Maybe it's still under construction. We can hope. I guess let's ring the bell. Well, it looks like we're inside, because there's a receptionist desk. Well, here you are. Better late than never, I guess. Just unload the whiskey over here by the elevator. I'll figure something out. Actually, we're a bit lost, ma'am. You're lost, so you're not the... Sorry, honest mistake. We're supposed to have a little celebration here at the office, but the whiskey never showed up. I saw your truck and thought, but you don't really look like one of the boys from the distillery anyway. What is this place? Well, it's clear you're new to this territory. I'll expect you just mean to be passing through. We're looking for Dogwood Drive. Do you know where that is? Dogwood. Nope. You're going to need to talk to somebody upstairs about that. One of the map clerks. But first, we've got to get you in the system, so you'll need an appointment with one of the ingestion clerks. Now, let's see. Rick is booked proofreading drafts all afternoon, and Wanda's out on site. Let me go make some calls and see if we have anyone free. There are some books over there in the waiting area, or just take a look around. Have you seen our grotesques? Wow. Wonder if we're in some sort of alternate dimension now. The television is playing a cartoon about a bird. The cartoon bird collects pieces for its nest. A scarf, a plastic shopping bag, and a bit of a young girl's hair. The nest is warm, but precariously fragile. The television is playing what looks like a nature documentary. A hermit crab scuttles across a beach. Its shell is an awkward shape. It must have once belonged to a different crab. Take a look at this one. The television is playing an instructional video on elevator design. It is crucial to maintain proper lighting in an elevator. In the absence of sight, passengers' sense of motion is greatly enhanced. The passenger should never feel as though they are physically ascending or descending. The elevator should create the illusion that the building is flat. This is the mark of a successful elevator design. I did see what looked like a fishing pole over here. So, let's just look at these grotesques in order, I suppose. The television is playing a closed-circuit security feed of a housing project. The feed switches mechanically between locations. A hallway, a disused plot of grass, a stairwell, a mailbox. Now for the last grotesque. The television is playing a silent video of an empty theater. A microphone sits in the middle of the stage. The lights are slightly dimmed. The speakers hum impatiently. Wonder if we can go down here. Doesn't look like it. Yep, doesn't look like it at all. At least Conway remembered to turn on his flashing hazards. Okay, there. These are the books, I suppose, she was talking about. There's Lula up top here. Take a look at the books. 3 books are piled on the table. A service manual for a sewage pump, some architectural plans for a bungalow, and a slim collection of Japanese death haiku. An envelope is protruding from the bottom of the stack. Conway picks up the envelope. The envelope reads, Bureau of Secret Tourism. It contains several small, handwritten brochures with ritualistic directions to bizarre locations. This is getting very interesting. Let's go back and talk to the receptionist, Marianne. See if she found anybody for us. Oh, good. I thought you'd left. People can be so impatient. You never know. Well, I have you meeting with Lula Chamberlain. She's a senior clerk and doesn't usually handle the ingestion process, but she's the only one with room on her plate this evening. My schedule says she's on the 5th floor, reviewing some diagrams. The elevator is just back to the left here, 5th floor. This is a very interesting place. Okay, that looks like a good natural stopping point. We'll go ahead and pick up the 5th floor after the elevator in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys.